Too many dreams, books, millionaires, ideas, skills, unfinished accomplishments are in the grave. Take a moment and think, what am I doing between the dash? You have to move right now because tomorrow is not promised. Join the Divine Connections movement in a couple of ways. 1, download the app for free. 2, subscribe to Divine Connections magazine. 3, if you have a book, a product, a service, gospel music, business, health and wellness product, church, or anything creative, join the Divine Connections Movement VIP and make a commitment to join a network that supports others, give you major exposure, customer retention, and customer engagement. To find out more about VIP, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passions, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Great day, everyone. Hope all is well. I am your host, Deloris with Divine Connections. We are a faith-based and inspirational magazine that comes out quarterly in print as well as online. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance, moms, vendors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. And so we would like for you to like, share, and comment throughout this broadcast. We have a lot of great information to share with you today. Then we do 2 events a year. One is in March, which is my anniversary. It is coming soon. It is this Saturday. We are so excited. We're going to celebrate together. We're going to pour into individuals in the community that are making it happen because they pour out so much. So we're going to take that time to pour back into them. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have a panel. We're going to have mom. We're going to have a couple of gospel groups, and we're going to give God all the glory because there is great things that are here and greater things that are on the way. So definitely stay tuned. If you have not registered yet, please do so at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. If you're not able to make it and you want to sow a seed, you can do that as well. All right. Cash App, I Overflow, the letter IOVERFLOW, or Zelle at 336-965-0366, or just contact me. I would love to connect with you. All right, so I'm going to show just a little bit of what's getting ready to go down on March 30th, Saturday at 11 a.m. Be there. Awesome. So make sure you guys, again, that day is Saturday, March 30th at 11 a.m. in Hall River, North Carolina. We're going to have a phenomenal time, and I want you to be a part. Awesome. So how do you stay connected with Divine Connections? Because we have a lot of great things going on. First, you can text 336-338-8903 if you have any questions. Our website is divineconnectionsmagazine.com, and our email is divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. Our event again is divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. Register there. You have 2 more days to register so you can be a part of this awesome thing. You have 3 different options you can choose from. Choose one of the options and we will go from there and hope to see you there. All right, so go to our website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com for updates and news and join our email list. We're on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. We're on Instagram. Follow us there at Divine Connections and subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Divine Connections. All right, make sure you click that notification button there as well. If you have not gotten a copy of our magazine, this is on the current one right now, but we have a new one coming, so you'll see the new one up there as well. And we also have phenomenal connections in our magazine as well. So go to divineconnectionsmagazine.com/special-pricing. And if you want to get in the next issue, half-page or 4-page advertisement, definitely let us know so we can get you in and get you information there as well. So if you would like to be a sponsor on the show, we do a 30-second, if you have a 30-second commercial for your business or your organization, and it's a good fit with what I'm doing here on the show, we can talk about it, do a 3-month agreement so we can have you on before or after our interview so people can know who you are and what you do, okay? We would love that. So send us an email for that. If you need a 30-second or a 60-second commercial, definitely let us know. We create those for businesses, ministries, books, gospel groups, and events. We want you to have a custom 30-second or 60-second video to help get your information out there. Again, that's the event website, divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. It is this Saturday at 11 a.m. in Hall River, North Carolina. Now, there's also another thing going on. My marketing promotional services is now available for you. So if you want to get your information out to the masses and also have some marketing done, let us know. We have a great promotion going on. You get a 30-minute interview, a half-page ad in the magazine. Your information goes out to 5,000 in the email blast. And you also get a 30-second commercial. All right. So definitely get in touch with us so we can work with you to make it happen. All right. And also, this is awesome. So we are doing now an online gathering with the men and an online gathering with the women. And we talk about some real things going on. So the men is the third Wednesday. Nope, that ain't right. The third Monday at 7 p.m. So you will take this link and join, and we will send out the Zoom link that 2 days before or prior to, okay? And then get all the men that you want, y'all. They had a phenomenal time. They talked 2 hours last time, right? They had a lot to say. All right, so we do the same thing for women. And the women, we're talking about taking care of ourselves. So bit.ly/join women who are Divine Connections. And tonight is the night for this month, the 27th at 6 p.m. So join, go to the link, join so you can get the link and be on with us as well, okay? Definitely do that. We also have my book is now available, The Key Connector, How to Build an Empire Helping People. It is on Amazon and it is on Walmart as well. You can get it from me, or it also will be at the event. So if you want a copy of that, I can get you a signed copy. Come to the event. We'll go from there as well. And so we have a lot of great things going on. We also have our journal called Making It Happen. You Are a Divine Connection because you are. We write the vision, make it plain, execute, and we celebrate. We are doing phenomenal things and we want you to be a part. We also have a store that is out. It's bit.ly/Divine Connection store where you get to shop with Divine Connections. We have mugs, we have shirts, jackets, hats, pillows, socks. It is phenomenal. So definitely do us a favor and go shopping at bit.ly/Divine Connections store. All right. So now for the good part, I'm excited about this because Dr. Patricia Crisp is in the house, right? And so we got a lot of things to talk about because it's a lot of things going on. But we're going to get some insight on today. All right. So help me welcome Dr. Patricia Crisp. How are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
Doing well. Well, welcome. Awesome. And listen, y'all, she's going to be at the event. And so I know she won't be there the whole time, but while she is there, I would encourage you to get her card's going to be in the bag to connect with her and listen to what she has to say because she has phenomenal information. Okay, awesome. So tell people who you are and where you're from and a little bit about yourself.
I am a classical naturopath, meaning that I do all natural healing. And
Hmm.
healing is mental, physical, spiritual, and energetic.
Hmm.
Um, and I work with all diseases, all ages. I do counseling. I do all of it. I was sexually abused from the age of 4 through 12, actively suicidal from 12 to 22, 22 to 26. I tried to get other people to take me out of here. And that didn't work. So I told the creator, obviously, you have me here for a reason. You're going to have to show me. I got straight A's from kindergarten to my doctorate. I got 3 C's. I'm bringing home straight A's. My mother's telling me I can do better. I'm being raped by 4 different men. And I just thought I was broken beyond repair. And since I couldn't leave here, I told the creator, you're going to have to show me. So I divorced my husband, shut down for 3 years, and went on a journey of healing me. I had a degree in elementary ed. I opened up a daycare preschool that was open 24/7, 365 days a year for
Wow.
20 years. The last 10 years, it was a holistic center. My daughter used to tell my staff, you can do whatever you want, but please do not let my mother think you are harming a child because even God would not be able to protect you. When I went back to school, I got a degree in Soc and a degree in psych. And I'm like, this isn't helping. I want to heal mind, body, spirit. I got certified as an HHP, a holistic health practitioner, which entails certification in 9 different healing modalities, including traditional Chinese medicine. CNHP, a certified natural health practitioner. So that gives me board certification as a drugless practitioner. So I could buy pharmaceutical grade products from Germany and Canada without having a medical degree. I got my master's in holistic psych, my doctorate in naturopathy, and I'm an ordained minister in mind body healing. I
Hmm.
did all this to heal me. So I tell people there is nothing that you can say that you have said, done, or thought that I have not said, done, or thought myself. And
Yeah.
I'm really amazed because I'll be 70 in a couple of months.
Okay.
Never thought that 70 would look or feel like this. I've been bragging about me turning 70.
That's awesome.
And I started working, when I got to a level of healing, I started working with the children. And the creator said, you need to go on private practice. I said, no, I'm making too much money. I wasn't charging for the healing.
Mm.
Well, 5 years later, I woke up July 11th, 2007. I said, I have this much faith, but I can't fight you anymore. You're going to have to show me that this is what I'm supposed to do. And
Hmm.
that's how I got into this. And then I was really surprised at how much I do understand the human body.
Hmm.
Everyone is different. I have no protocols
Yeah.
because everyone's different. You can have 3 people go through the same trauma and it's going to manifest in 3 different ways. So I look
Hmm.
at the mental, the physical, the spiritual, all disease, and
Yeah.
every organ in the body has an emotional root. Nothing can manifest on this physical plane without coming from a thought.
Yeah.
So it's about if the body can flow and it can communicate, it can heal itself. The scan that I do will show that, but it's also about healing what caused it in the first place.
I love that. I love that. So yeah, and I've gotten a scale once. I know I need an update because so much stuff has happened. But I love it how it's so simple. It's like a little mouse, and you put your hand on it, and it reads your whole body and what's going on in your body,
Yeah,
and then she can give you suggestions of things that'll basically allow your body to kind of heal itself from the inside out.
yeah,
And so I know I had a lot of radiation in my body because I always on the computer and always on the phone. That was on my result. So she had some solutions, which I still need to do with, with the mouse pad, I think putting something on the back of the phone, different things like that. So she has a lot of connections and resources that can, allow you to have better quality of life.
yeah.
Um, Go ahead.
The scan, I was just going to talk a little bit about the scan. The scan, there's
Yeah.
144,000 electrical pathways in the body. This scans all of this in less than 10 seconds. And it will pick up from the day you were conceived to things that are developing in the body.
Yeah.
Now, the medical researchers and scientists have proven that 2 things that are
Mhm.
important. The body is designed to live healthy 120 years. It is not designed to break down as we age. It does that because of lifestyle.
Yeah.
They've also proven that when the egg was fertilized, you can have 7 generations of stuff from both sides of the family. So in the scan, and the scan is color coded to tell me what the body's ready to work on and or what is the root. And it starts with polarity. Polarity is the healing field. So I always look at that first, because if the polarity is not imbalanced, the body is not in a position to heal and take in nutrients. The body is on a 24-hour clock, 12-hour day, 12-hour night. There are certain things the body's supposed to do during the day and night. Night is when the body actually heals itself. It will tell me to what degree that those are off. And I do have products to address them. And then the BFA is the earth. And it's nice, since we live on the earth, to be in sync with the earth, because if we are not, there are certain things that it will cause imbalances in the body. Then the drivers, that's 15 categories at the organ level. The integrators, 15 categories at the tissue level. I could pull up every organ in the body, and all the parts are there, and they are color coded to tell me to what degree. Then it goes into the terrains, which are 15 categories of microbes. But I can also see if genetics, things that you brought in from family, are negatively impacting your immune system. If you came in with heavy metals from family, that's negatively impacting immune system. If you came in with unresolved emotional trauma from family, or if there's interference in your nervous system that you came in with from family, and there are products to address that. Then it goes into the stars. The stars are a deep subsystem. I can see if there's heavy metals throughout your body at the cellular level. If there's heavy metals in your nervous system and muscles at the cellular level. If radiation is throughout your body at the cellular level, or if radiation has shut your immune system down. Now, this 5G is huge. And between 2013 and 2015, the medical doctors in this country diagnosed 5 million additional people with thyroid imbalances. There is no thyroid epidemic. When they did the research, they found all this radiation that we're exposed to every day, when it enters the body, it goes to the thyroid and the brain first. Both control how people think and their emotions. Everyone can see that the level of insanity is increasing. And then in 2017, they tried to measure the effects of 5G on the human body. They couldn't even measure it, even in low doses. It was too high. Then in November of 2018, they started looking at the kidneys and the liver, how they're being affected by radiation. There was a group of scientists in December of 2022. They did 18 studies. They have linked 5G to Alzheimer's and dementia, and starting at a much younger age. Linked it to affecting the weather. And I said, that makes sense, because the weather, global warming was one thing. This weather now, nature is confused. The animals are confused. Food is not growing properly. And be very careful with buying food, because the FDA has allowed companies to make artificial food and not label it now. Be careful when you buy food. And then what I started to notice on my scan was in December of 2021, 80 to 90% of the people I'm scanning across this country, their immune system is being shut down by radiation. And then I can see autoimmune, the Krebs cycle. That's the 125-step process that the body goes through to convert the food you're eating into energy. If you have seen or heard things that have caused post-traumatic stress that are still in the body, there's 15 categories at that level. Then it goes into nutrition. I can see if you are lactose or gluten intolerant. There's 3 areas that will show me if you're absorbing the nutrients of your foods properly. And then a lot of people take vitamins and minerals. They don't know if they're absorbing and metabolizing them. I can see what antioxidants, B vitamins, and minerals the body is absorbing and metabolizing or not. Then it goes into environmentals. There are 8 categories of radiation that can come up. And then I will test to see what products the body needs to address them. There are 9 categories of environmentals, and it will tell me what organs and systems are being affected. Muscular, skeletal. Then it goes into the chakras. I can see what chakras are open or clear. There's a screen. There may be some things blocking you from manifesting what you want right now in your life. Then there's a screen that has 20 different negative core emotions and 20 negative core beliefs that your subconscious is operating off of. Your subconscious is 90 to 95% of all human behavior. And then the 4 parts of the brain will show shock traumas. It will give a description of a shock trauma you've gone through and where it's located in your body. So by the time I finish, people say, do I need to bring? No, you don't need to bring anything, because the scan is everything that there is to know about your life. And then we address all of them, because all of it is healing entails all of that.
Yeah.
And there are some countries in Europe and Asia now that have banned the iPhone 15 from being sold in their countries because of the titanium and the radiation.
Wow.
And
That's
for
a lot of good information.
For years, Steve Jobs, I've been telling people for years. Now, one of my clients told me it's on the internet. But Steve Jobs that made iPhone, his children never had an iPhone nor an iPad.
Yeah.
And I posted some articles on Facebook in the past few years from scientists, not my field, but scientists. And they are saying that the earliest a person should be on radiation is 14 for an hour maximum a day.
Wow.
Yeah. But I do on my online store, patchris.biz, there is a company, EarthCom, and they have products that will address 5G, because there's little to nothing out here that can touch 5G. Shungite gemstones, And I buy and sell their products because they update their equipment every 2 years. They keep up with technology. And last year I bought my daughter, all these people, they have a necklace. And my youngest grandson is a sophomore in sophomore in high school. And I told all of them, wear them 24/7, just take them off, just put them underneath and wear them 24/7. Take them off when you're showering or bathing. After a month, he said, Nana, I just want to let you know, I can think better and I sleep better. He can, and he's a sophomore in high school, and he could feel the difference just blocking the radiation.
Yeah. So what is it that they're wearing now?
It's a necklace. And if you go on patchris.biz and go, the company is EarthCom. They have all kinds of products. Like I have a product here in my house. I've had it for 5 years. I upgraded it when it went to the 5G, even though I still have a 4G phone.
Yeah.
But Wi-Fi is 5G. And a lot of people don't understand radiation. Radiation is a frequency. Think about Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is everywhere in your house, from floor to ceiling, bathrooms, closets, every room in your house. But that's radiation. It goes all over everywhere. And so, but I have the system. And then it was funny because the first time I went up to Maryland to work, I couldn't sleep. And I realized, oh my gosh, my body is not used to having radiation. So when I travel, I have a product I sell, EMF, to build the body's resistance to radiation. I take that with me when I travel so I can sleep.
Wow.
So at least I know that this stuff works.
Yeah. And that's awesome to know, because I've heard a lot of people say they can't sleep, you know?
Right. And the other thing, cell phones. When you are sleeping, if you are charging your phone when you're sleeping, put it in another room or way across the room. Because when you're sleeping is when the body rests and repairs itself. And when the cell phone is charging, it gives off the most radiation. So you don't want that near you. And if it's not charging, you want it at least 3 feet away from you, because it will affect your sleep patterns, the radiation.
Awesome.
Yep. And with the, there's blue light. Blue light is the light that comes off of the cell phones, the light that comes off of your computers, LED light bulbs, and television screens. And medical researchers and scientists have linked it to type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure. It affects the retina in the eye. It blocks the body from resting and repairing itself, processing carbs and fats. It blocks the body from making melatonin, and it affects the liver, the kidney, the pineal, and DHEA. Now, the iPhone, they have a blue light filter on it. You just have to turn it on. So they can't be sued. They've had it on there since the Model 6.
Mhm.
And you would go to your settings and then go to display and brightness, click on night shift, click on a time. When night shift comes up, it's going to give you schedule. Click on the word schedule, click on the time, and then click on sunset to sunrise. That will every day at sunset, it will take the light down so that it's not harming you. Every morning at sunrise, it will bring it back up. And television, don't sleep with the television on. And if you do fall asleep, most remotes on televisions have a timer. Put the timer on for 2 to 3 hours when you lay down so that it will go off and stuff and turn off. And I have not one LED light bulb in my entire, not in my office nor in my home. I have the old fashioned incandescent and they last 3-4 years. Yep.
Awesome. I love that. Now, we were talking a little bit before we got on about what's going on right now in the earth and in the earth and the season. So let's tap into that a little bit.
So one thing is we are creating heaven here on earth.
Yeah.
The new decade is the creator's new cycle for all mankind. And in October, the first week in October of 2019, I received this email talking about the new decade. I was like, what? But I was like, oh, well, yeah, 2020 is the end of the decade. And every new decade is the creator's new cycle for all mankind. And pardon my language, but the creator told me, y'all ain't bringing this okie doke BS into my new cycle. So all I could do was laugh. And I told people that from October of 2019 to January 2020. And when everything started happening, I said, I'm just the messenger. But we are literally creating heaven here on earth. For the past 3 years, since 2021, everything and anything that is out of balance in everyone's life is coming up to be addressed. And no is not an option. Everything and anything that is out of balance in this country is coming up to be addressed. And no is not an option. A lot of people are committing suicide. They are refusing to make the changes. I've had some people say a family member or a friend died and they had everything going for them. I said, you really don't know what's going on in a person's life because people don't always talk about their troubles and stuff. And, but this is, and so I was looking forward to January 1. Girl, it was good for 2 days. And then after that, I'm like, oh my gosh, this energy is just as bad. And then I said, okay. And the creators, because there's 3 New Years. Many people don't know that. January 1, the Gregorian calendar is New Year. The Chinese New Year is a different date every year. And that goes according to the cycles of the moon. So it's more accurate with time. And then spring. Spring is the first day of the new year as far as the seasons go. So I was like, okay, so I was waiting for the Chinese New Year and that was cool for about a week. And then it got crazy again. And then I'm like, okay, so now it's spring and it's accelerated now. Everything. It's about healing now. And we are creating heaven here on earth. We were put here to enjoy this journey. We were not put here to suffer. And I've noticed the past 7, well, it'll be 8 months next week, going into the 8th month. Anyone that is not supposed to be in a person's life is being removed, whether it is romantic, family, or friends. But it's cleaning up your whole life so that you can live the life that you were put here to live.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Awesome. So if someone is interested how to connect with you to get the scan and get more information or get to your websites, how can they contact you?
They can contact me at patcrisp.com is my website. And my cell phone is 609-214-4358. And I do have a landline number, 919-381-5585.
Awesome. Awesome. And let's end with some encouraging words.
Some encouraging words are, When I was a child, I always knew that the Creator guided me. I just thought everyone was like me. It wasn't until I became an adult and people are like, how do you know that? And I'm like, no, what? Why don't you know? I don't remember at what age I told the Creator, okay, I understand. You gave me these gifts and talents. I'm ready to use them. But in the past couple of years, things have been coming up. And one is, in the Bible, it says God made man in his image and gave us all his power. So when I woke up and that was a thought that was given to me, I said, but everyone doesn't have the same IQ. So it means it's simple. Mm-hmm. I have learned to simplify my life. Nothing is that complicated. And there is a solution for everything except death. Mm-hmm. And every single person in the world, no exception, is a child of the Creator. We can't be better. Mm-hmm. We can do better, but we can't be better. And there is a difference. No one is broken. No one needs fixing. There's wounds and there's imbalances. As you heal the wounds and balance out the imbalances, your vibration rises. The highest vibration is consciousness at one with the Creator. You are somebody. Everybody is important. Everybody is somebody.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome. 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 We thank you so much for your information, y'all. She is a wealth of knowledge and has a lot of information. So get her website, get her number, contact her, get your scan done, see what's going on in your body. It's amazing. It's totally amazing. So thank you so much for being.
You're welcome. Just one quick thing. Sure. One last thing. Everything in life is a choice. Mm-hmm. The only thing we don't have a choice is death, but everything else is a choice. And someone said, well, what about the law? I said, you still have a choice to follow the law or not. But everything you do in your life is a choice. Don't ever let anyone make you think that you don't have a choice, because you do.
Amen. Amen to that. You do have a choice. Make the right choice and be wise in your decision making. Awesome.
And follow your heart.
Yeah.
It's interesting because in the Bible, it says that God lives in your heart. Mm-hmm. The medical researchers and scientists have proven it is impossible to imprint negativity directly into the heart. It comes from the brain. The brain sends the message down, the heart imprints it, and it goes throughout the body. That's why they tell you all to think, because they can control your heart through your mind. But I say, listen to your heart, because that's where the truth is. That's where, if you follow your heart, oh my gosh, your life will be beautiful.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Awesome. Stay tuned for more from her. I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connection. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. Hold tight, and we'll be back soon. Thank you for being my guest, and hold tight. All right, thanks. Hold tight for me.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.